Well, good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel, Motorhoming Fun. Right, today's little project on the Campervan, and it's to fit a DC to DC Bluetti Charger 1 to the battery. So we'll just spin you around and we'll show you what we got. So basically, we've got this box of tricks here. It's for the Bluetti. It's a DC to DC charger. This will give us a charging feed to charge the power station as we're going along at a maximum of 560 watts. So this is, we'll do an unboxing in a minute, guys, show you what we got inside. We've got an extra XT60 solar cable connector here, I think we need. And we're also bought one of these Y splitter junctions. Now that will do the connection from the charger and also do the connection from the solar panel. We can do a maximum of 1000 watts into the power station, so the solar panel is only 120 and we got a maximum of 560 on the charger, so everything should be good that way. So we'll just show you what we got. As I say, we've got the power station down here. This is still a little bit of a mess because we've been waiting for this charger. We're either going to mount it up the top here or down the bottom. We've got quite an easy run to the battery. The battery is basically in the driver's footwell, so we just got to route the cables underneath the seat and back into here. So hopefully it shouldn't be that too bad a project to do, guys, so we'll show you as we're installing it. Right, so this is what we get in the kit. This is basically the Charger 1. We have a couple of XT60 power leads which also go into the charger, and we've got this big bunch of cables with this circuit breaker, and these are the two ends what connect to the battery. So hopefully it should be pretty straightforward, everybody. So I don't visualize any problems. We've got 2 points to where everything goes on this charger. We've got the big cables, they go into here and they tighten, they go into there, guys, and they tighten with an Allen key, and it's the same on the other side there. So that is basically the Charger 1 box. So that is going to be the first little job, get that installed somewhere, and then we can go from there. Right, so that's the two cables installed. As I say, they just tighten in down the bottom there. You've got some Allen keys what go down there, everybody, and you tighten up. Same with this side, you got the negative and the positive. You can't really go wrong. So the next thing is, now we are going to mount that on this little wooden section. What we've done is we put this board here, so we're going to mount it here, and the cables are going to run back down to the battery and then back to the power station. Right, so we've now got the Charger 1 installed here on the back plate. We've got the circuit breaker on the back plate as well. These are the feeds out of the charger with the XT60 connectors. Those are going all the way back to the power station, and we put this Y splitter so it charges from the charger and the solar panel. So the next thing is, now we've got the main cables to the battery. Right, we're all connected up, connected via the app as well. You can see we're probably bringing in, what, 582 watts at the moment from the charger. And what's it saying on the screen? 589, it fluctuates, 584, 587, so that seems to be working okay. It seems to be working better without the Y junction on at the moment, so I don't know whether that's a problem with the Y junction. We're not meant to use it. Maybe you can tell us in the comments, everybody, but I did assume because we've got 1000 watts input we could do such thing, but never mind if we can't. The battery connection went in quite well. We've just got to cut the cover to go over the wires, but that was quite successful. We really had to set the radio. It all come back in French, so we had to do that back to English. So all in all, that's not a bad hour's work. I'm quite happy with that charging at that rate. We will put that Y junction back and just see if it gets any better. Right, so it's only looking like we can have one input into the power station. So if that's what the case is, it is everybody. At the moment we've got 464, but we're nearly 95% capacity now, so that will reduce as it gets almost 100%. So anyway, we're happy with that. At least we can get it charged quicker when we're driving along. It does mean that if we're on site or somewhere and we just want solar, we're just gonna have to disconnect it and that. But as I say, we're happy with that now. We're just going to tidy these wires up a little bit on the inside of here, and we're almost done. Right, we're all completed now. I think we're pretty well done for what we're going to do. We've tidied the wires up the best we can. We put this little bit of a ply panel over those exposed wires where the control panel is inside the camper. We've got this little bit of a curtain what dangles over, so that hides everything. So thanks again for watching. It's probably not the best review you've ever watched, but hey ho, I'm happy that we've done it, everybody, and we can get on the road and charge up at a decent rate. So thanks again, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.